All right, welcome to Guitar Bitch. Oh yeah, I really like that name. I've been like wondering for a long time what I was gonna do with this channel because I like the talking videos and maybe I'm still gonna do one or two of those in the future, but it's been getting boring and I just didn't want to be that guy that just rambled about his life problems on YouTube. But I still wanted to do this thing because I really liked to do YouTube as a teenager, and I guess it's still there because I still really enjoy all of that. So I was thinking about doing some sort of guitar focused thing because as you can probably see here in the background, I really and also here maybe I don't know I really like to write songs and produce them and stuff, and I'm a huge music guy. What I also am, I'm a huge car guy, and I don't know if you know this guy, but I've been watching a lot of OG Schäfchen videos on YouTube lately, and it's just so fun to watch. It's this guy. He's like obviously rich as fuck, which I'm not, but he just buys a lot of cars and like modifies them and drives them like a maniac, and yeah, he also flips them. And I was thinking maybe I could do the same thing, but just with musical instruments, because obviously I'm just nowhere near being able to afford a car, even though I would really like to maybe one day, but not right now. So I'm just doing it with guitars now. And since I haven't actually purchased anything yet that I could flip, although I have a few like really shitty guitars, which is why I came up with the name Guitar Bitch. Basically I already modified them to a degree, and I really want this channel to focus on the whole story of the thing. So I haven't actually purchased anything to flip yet, which is why in this video I was gonna just tell you a little bit about what my plans are and how I'm gonna make it happen. Also, here comes the twist, I really want to see if I can make a profit off of buying and selling these things. Like I said, I already did this thing. Like I've already bought a few old used guitars and basses and just modified them to my liking. I also painted them, which didn't always turn out quite right. I'm gonna show you later one example of that. But I feel like from now on I want to take this a lot more serious. I want to really try to grab some good offers on second-hand platforms like Craigslist, or like we don't have Craigslist here. We just use other things like will haben, which means want have basically in English. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a good offer, and then really keep an eye on what I'm spending on upgrades, because I just don't want to throw money at it and then leave it in a corner until it dies. I really want to buy it for cheap, clean it up, fix some minor issues, maybe add one or two things, and then try to sell them again, which I've kind of done so far, and it's always been a lot of fun. So yeah, why not make a YouTube project about it? And yeah, that's my plan basically. I'm gonna keep an eye on what I'm spending, unlike my day-to-day life. Alright, I thought I'd just show you what I own so far, like my collection, if you can call it that. It's not much, like don't expect anything. I mean, it's much, it's a lot, but it's nothing special, so just don't expect anything. Alright, I got my coffee right here, which probably isn't the best choice since I've been sick the past days. I think tea would be a lot better, but you know, you can only drink a certain amount of it until it comes out of your nose again, so coffee it is. And I thought I would just, you know, show you the instruments in the order I got them, or I bought them, whatever, which is the least complicated and yeah, still fun. So the first thing is this. It's a neck and it says Golden Tone on it. This is probably the more interesting thing about it. It's the body. You know, it was a whole guitar, but recently, like not too long ago, I decided to take it apart because I needed a spare neck and I was trying to see if it fit. And I didn't put it back together again since I don't play it anyway. It's just really dusty, but it's just wall art at this point. I was given this is actually very special. As my first guitar, I learned to play on this thing, you know, classical black Strat, as almost anyone does, like, and I got it from my cousin. So yeah, she just gave it to me one Christmas and said I should play, and then I was really into it and I couldn't put it down, and then 2 months later on my birthday she gave it to me. I mean, it's worth nothing. It's probably like 20 years old already, and back then it was like 70 or 80 euros. So it's basically just a piece of wood, but a piece of wood with a lot of memories, which you can actually see here. I've written all the songs I've written and recorded on this thing on the body, which is why I keep it as wall art, because it's just, you know, it's a nice relic. Now obviously I can't play test it because for obvious reasons, which is why I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it away and move on to the next thing. Is this beautiful thing. I mean, it's not so beautiful and it's missing a few things again, just like the other thing, the other guitar, and it's really fun. You know, I actually got it from the same cousin that got me the guitar, because she actually, when she was young, she played bass in a band, and you know, I told her, I've been learning guitar now, and now I want to try bass. Can you know, lend me your bass? And she did, and it's been here with me since then. So it's not officially mine, but I guess it is at this point practically. And also, you know, it was red. I completely changed the color. I mean, she doesn't even know, and I don't know if she would, you know, approve of that if she knew. But you know, I had a fun time doing it. I mean, it's not the greatest paint job, as you can see. There's a lot of issues going on also here in the back. Well, you can't see it on camera that well, but trust me, in real life you can really see it. But yeah, I cleaned it. I put some new pickups in, which are the EMG Geezer Butler ones, so I upgraded those. And I just noticed that it doesn't work. Oh, that's probably why the input jack sort of isn't really in place. Ah, it works now. All right. It is. All right, I'm not gonna take too much time away from this. Let's unplug it real quick and put it away. Next thing is my beautiful, and I don't say that lightly, Lake Placid blue, or I don't know if it's Lake Placid, I don't think so, it's just blue Strat with gold hardware and this really fitting jeans strap. And this is actually the first proper guitar I bought for myself. You know, when I was done with the black Strat I got from my cousin, I thought now it's time, I'm finally good enough to, you know, play an instrument that doesn't suck, basically. So this was the first proper instrument that I bought with my own money, and it's still, I have to say, it still is one of the nicest playing guitars I have. You know, it's a Squier. It's the 40th anniversary model, and I think it's really beautiful, and it plays really beautiful, and I still have it. I still use it to record some of my stuff, so yeah. For example, my song, what is it called? I don't know the names of my own songs anymore. Oh yeah, Demon. I recorded it on this guitar. Move on to something else, because there really isn't much more to say about this, except that it's the first thing I ever bought. It's still beautiful, and I still use it to record stuff. Alright, this video is already turning out way longer than I expected, so I'm gonna have to hurry up a little. Next thing I got is probably this. Like, not in the shape it is right now, because it actually was a guitar once, now it's a bass. This seems to be the only bass line I know for some reason, I don't know, it's just a good bass line. Please take this away from me, I don't like it, I don't know why I built it, I mean it's completely messed up. I just put a bass bridge and a bass saddle on it and bass tuners. The rest is still a guitar, you know, the pickups, the neck, it's all guitar stuff, which makes it absolutely no sense, because the middle of it is here and the bridge is all the way back here, so it's just really out of tune if you go up the neck. Yeah, I mean, back then I bought it from a flea market for like 50 bucks, so it's nothing's lost. But I just want to get rid of it. Please, if you want to have it, you can have it. Just take it away from me. Also, why is the light of my video not stable? I fixed that. Alright, now it's getting interesting. Next guitar. It's one of my acoustics, and it's currently tuned to E flat, yeah. I really like this thing. Apart from it being really dusty, but I actually got this for my birthday from a few friends, which I'm really grateful. I mean, it's nothing special, it's like a Takamine or something, and it's, you know, this crossover guitar. It's got, you know, an input for a cable and electronics, but it's essentially a classical guitar, you know, with a straight neck. But what I did to it, I mean, apart from the obvious here, I added these jazz strings, which, you know, I think makes it sound a lot better than just nylon strings. Also in the back here, you know, it's basically a sticker bomb guitar, or you know, a ticket guitar, because every concert, and more importantly every, you know, musical and opera and theater piece I did go to, I just put on here as, you know, a reminder. It's basically a walking, or I don't know, it's not walking, but it's a playing time capsule, because some of those tickets, like those right here, I didn't go to, but my mom went to, or I got them gifted by friends. And it's just, you know, it's a theater guitar basically, or yeah. Oh my god, I should really clean this thing. Also, there's a Dunlop sticker in the back. Let me tell you something, like a few of the things that I put on here. So, on the top here I have 2 concert tickets, which is Leif Folleback. I don't know if you know him, he's just an indie artist. And more importantly, Iron Maiden and Avatar, which was my first huge concert last year, and I really enjoyed it. 2 of my favorite bands, all-time favorite bands, so I had to put the ticket on here. Dunlop sticker in the back, I don't know why, reasons I guess. Also, let me see what we got. We got an S, I just slammed it against my piano or keyboard. We got an SE sticker here. We got tickets to the Open Music video contest I took part in a few years ago, where they showed my video for Joke-A-Lot in the cinema. I didn't win anything or stuff, but it was just fun being there. We got a Solar Haze, I think they're called, Solar Haze sticker on there, which is a local band. I've never met them or never seen them play, but I liked the sticker and I got them from a friend, so why not. EMP sticker, another Iron Maiden card, which I got at the concert. Trägheit, which is, you know, the band of I wouldn't call them friend, but just, you know them. Innsbruck is a small city. We got my card from Innsbrucker Festwochen der Alten Musik, which was basically, you know, some baroque opera. I was an extra in. We have a Kult sticker here, which is a bar. We have the Bogentheater, which is a little theater around here. We got Hamlet. We got The Love for the Three Oranges, which is an opera. We got Peter Pan. We have The Phantom of the Operette, which is like, yeah, the Phantom of the Opera, but something else, I guess. We got La Boheme, another opera, and we got Macbeth. Also, I played the intro, the acoustic intro on Demon on this guitar. Let's move on, because I've already spent way too long on this. Alright, I'm just sitting here cutting the video, and I noticed that I was once again rambling on for way too long, and so I decided to just split it into 2 parts. So yeah, this is the end of part 1. If you're interested in part 2, I'm gonna upload it a few days after part 1, because why not? And I hope you liked the first part, and see you some other time.